Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. One game. If we played them 10 times, they might win 9. But not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we skate with them. Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. And you were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. I'm sick and tired of hearing about what a great hockey team the Soviets have. Screw them. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Class of 2013. Welcome to your school, your campus, and your home for the next 4 years. I'm very excited you came to share some of your summer with us to get to know us better, and so that we can get to know you better before you come out here in the fall. Get ready for 2 days of a lot of fun and excitement. You'll get to know a whole bunch of new people, a whole lot better through games and activities and discussions, and hopefully get some good new friends out of it. You'll also get a whole lot of information in a small amount of time. The Vice President of Campus Life, Gail Hansen, once described this as trying to take a drink from a fire hydrant. It's a little overwhelming sometimes, but that's okay. There's some things you'll remember, some things you'll forget, and some things that might just change how you view college and AU altogether. Whatever you get out of it, it'll undoubtedly make your transition to college an easier one. I sat where you are 2 years ago. For me, that great lesson that I took out of NSO was realizing I wasn't the only one like me. I come from a small town in Colorado where I felt I was outgrowing the resources available to me. The size of your incoming class is bigger than my entire school district back home. At AU, I found other people who were interested in the same things I was and passionate about the same things I was. For the first time in my life, I wasn't the only one I knew that followed politics like others follow sports. Not that I don't love sports, especially AU. Go AU. All right. At the same time, my affinity for politics didn't limit me to the Ward building where the School of Public Affairs is housed. My love for politics and music came together over here in Bender Arena when my a cappella group opened for then-candidate Obama at his Kennedy endorsement rally. Nowhere else is that possible. Each of you here today has a different story to tell about why you are here at AU. For some, AU is the biggest school you applied to. For others, it was the smallest. Some of you dreamt of being an Eagle since the beginning of your college search. For others, that might not be the case, but we're glad you're here. And there are other people along the way that I've met, some friends of mine. One of them came to AU because she knew she could land a big-time internship that would launch her career. Another friend of mine knew that he could come to AU and get a world-class education in international studies and perform at the Kennedy Center. No matter who you are or where you want to go, AU truly has a place for you. An education at AU is giving me the opportunity to shape my own future and walk my own path. You'll find a community here and a place to call home. There's a place at AU for everyone to do and learn about the things that you care about, from music to science, from sports to service. I'll see you again later today to talk to you about where you might find your place to be. As you pursue your own path, remember who you are and where you are. Everyone here will now share common AU roots, so as you move on past AU, remember that once an eagle, always an eagle. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later today.
Hello, and welcome back to U.S. History A. Today, we're going to go over Module 2.04a, the in-between years. As you can see, for our study goals for today, we are going to talk about what happened after all the 13 colonies were established, before the Revolution happened. We're going to talk about concepts like the 7 Years' War, war debt, and the mercantilist system. Before we begin today, let's go over some study skills. First, if you see an underlined word or phrase, you should probably write it down. These are key concepts which may appear on a test. Also, if you see a red vocabulary word, you need to write that down as well. These words will help you learn history as well as help improve your English. Alright, before we get started, let's do a quick review on what we talked about last time. If you remember, in Module 2.03c, we talked about the 4 northern colonies. What I want you to know is that the 4 northern colonies were very important because Massachusetts, as well as the whole region of New England, will have an essential role in the American Revolution. Are you ready to start today's lesson? I hope so. Today, we are going to talk about what I like to call the in-between years. By 1732, all 13 English colonies were well established in America. However, from 1732 to 1776, the colonies experienced some difficult times. So, these in-between times that I'm talking about are from when the colonies were established to the start of the American Revolution. The first thing that we should talk about during these in-between years is mercantilism. Mercantilism is a system of trade. Trade is the exchange of goods between countries. Mercantilism is when colonies only trade with the mother country. Okay, so to help you better understand what mercantilism really is, I've provided you with this map. If you can see, raw materials are represented by this red arrow here. Raw materials get shipped from the colonies to England. While in England, they make finished products. These finished products get shipped back to the colonies. This green arrow here would be other trade that the colonies can do. However, the mother country does not allow other trade to happen in this system. So, now that you understand a little bit more what mercantilism is all about, let's go over some pros and cons of this system. Some pros is that it creates a favorable balance of trade for the mother country. Another pro is that there are big profits off of the finished products because they sell these finished products in the colonies. Some major cons, however, are that the colonies cannot profit from their raw materials. Raw materials are goods like wood, plants, and animals. Another con of mercantilism is that the prices for finished products are very high, and often the colonists cannot afford to pay these high prices. Continuing our discussion on these in-between years, another important historical event was the 7 Years'